just gonna keep going. I was like, this is a good place to stop, and I'm like, now let's just keep going. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of 10 years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense will cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth is taking the moral high ground. Which basically, all he is saying, Phoenix, is that you cannot cross-examine him. That's what he's getting at. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, could you arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. I love how the camera's still there! Sorry. All of my notifications went off at once. Will the witness state his name and grade at school? Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer these questions, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackett. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. What? There's something that is echoing and I don't know if it's my energy. I just hear like a random echo. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that?
I love how they allow this kid to bring a fake sword into a courtroom. Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? Want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there?
Just... Oh god, that, like, I blinked and, like, we're jumping around and I did not pay attention. I did not notice anything what anyone said. I was like, ah! Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost?
I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. I want like the very sketchiest picture of like a foot. And it's like, it's a heel and it's like, Will Powers doesn't wear heels.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Okay. Wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Went to the studio that day. Went off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me going to the studio. Lost on the way about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was this Steel Samurai. Totally right. Right before my eyes, I'm the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took me down. If I had my camera with me, I would have been able to... That would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Okay. There's one thing that he said that bugged me. He had seen multiples. Back when the internet went to the studio, went through the woods, off the paths. Going through the studio. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, it wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, be firm. Easy for you to say. He had been multiple times. So I kind of want to press this. I do. You really like to steal samurai, huh?
Of course I do. Taped every show. I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. You've been to the amusement park.
Of course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. Studios. Okay. Okay, so this is a contradiction. If he had his camera, but he always carries it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting too much pressure on him? What is this digital contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor? It's kind of a new sort of camera. Oh, explain that. I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I'm too busy watching.
Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay. Is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. Let me think. Had the camera, but I was glued to the action. You take my eyes off of it. It's fine. Steal the samurai goes for the bad guy and wham. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Okay. Oh, why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do that? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this?
I'm gonna press him. Because if we wait and see, nothing's gonna happen, I think. I feel like that's gonna potentially be the stupid thing, but like we'll figure that out later.
Cody?
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness had stated what he saw quite clearly. Also, how was he able to see this? He also said he couldn't get into the studio.
Objection!
You know as well as I do he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Why didn't you see the final strike?
Order, order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? He also said he couldn't get into the studio, which is where the murder happened. Are we just ignoring that? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. I didn't Cody see the climax of the fight. I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of this samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I have evidence. Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look? He's still. If he's like watching it through the camera, then because he couldn't get in, but if he's watching it through the camera, take that. Maybe I don't know. Here's okay. What's that? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Bob? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. But he was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there's no way you could just stand there watching this hero.
Also, he wasn't in the room. He said he couldn't get into the studio where the murder happened. Are we just ignoring that? Is it the fact that I didn't press that? The reason we're just ignoring that?
And not take a picture. Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, Phoenix. I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Haven't testified yet. Right. You mean business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testifies once more.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo! The Steel Samurai had escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time and I missed it. That's all that happened. Anything strange to that testimony? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
Just say yes.
Okay.
That's weird.
So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah?
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving. Strangely.
Held up the camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time. Unless he had it off the
What's that? When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, person...
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once. I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even once?
I'm gonna press them again. Again, I don't know. The thing is, if you let it slide, then I feel like you have to just redo it. And I wonder if it's later on where this is going to bite me in the ass.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey,
Bullseye?
how did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great. Making a child cry.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody?
Or show us the picture, or did you delete it?
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt. I know what these kids are about. You erased them.
Yeah?
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I keep a picture like that?
Becoming less and less cooperative. I'd better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How could I pick...
Here's the thing: is I do have.
Hold on. Okay. This is what we need. Cody?
And every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I get every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Zam! I got them all. I never missed one. Perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called The Path of Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackers. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Are we just ignoring the fact that he said that he never went into the studio?
Order? Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took?
All the other ones he would have said something about. Because he said he... What was the line he said? Because he was like... He's like, the Steel Samurai won. He escaped from the clutches of the villain.
Steel Samurai. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order, I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Hey? Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay.
You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. He didn't move.
Order. kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was a murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error. What is this all about? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I accidentally clicked too many. I clicked too many. I didn't mean to. Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying this man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Olbeck said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see former Hammer? No. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer had left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, and he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? Oh no.
I get it. Huh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops.
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Also, like, you could totally, like, pull that data. I'm just saying. Data?
Yeah. Photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick.
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. It's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the fact that we know that. Is it the fact it's Studio 2? Is it the fact that it's Studio 2? That's the only thing I can think of. Take that! Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1. Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... That's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the board. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we do see is photo... However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the studio. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. I'm like so nervous now and hitting buttons. Take that! The Studio 2. Here, it's Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Because of the trailer. Is it the trailer? But also the path was blocked. I'm gonna say the trailer. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held at that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of the death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the studio before that time. Yes, I suppose that was the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. Please just repeat the phrase and don't bring his face back up. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2.
Wait, when did they find the body? Because if they found the body at like 5 p.m., it 100% makes sense that they could move the body. Because the gate, like, the photos aren't taking pictures at the time. I think it was like 5:30.
Defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person at security Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Jack Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting that he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, of course not. No. Do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer,
He stole the costume! He was the one that gave the sleeping pills!
You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
He's the one that gave him the sleeping pills! That's what I'm betting on right now.
Take that! This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes.
Yes, that bottle does mean something.
But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea.
If you fingerprint it, because here's the thing is, by this point, it's not in his blood. There's nothing on Hammer that's going to show it, but if we fingerprint it, then we can do it, I think. That's my guess.
An idea, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Carter Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbacks, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answers to the following questions. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Mr. Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. Phew. That was a close one. You were saved by Andrea. That's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. Again, if you take up a career in acting, Phoenix, I need to take up the voice of Rengoku. I was right to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find a true killer by tomorrow's trial. And that is going to be it for this episode. Yeah, it's going to end up being 2. This went longer than I thought. It's fine. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.